Welcome to the City Show. I'm your host, Dr. Tom Krieger. Boy, it is cold out there. I'm so glad we're in here, warm and toasty. This week on the City Show, we'll tell you about the first girls' night out of 2019. We even got some popcorn. Up first, the Lebanon Theatre Group is getting ready to stage Is He Dead?, a play by Mark Twain about an artist who has to fake his own death to make his paintings more valuable and avoid debtor's prison. It's a love story, too. Here to sort out the details without giving away the play are Wayne Dunn, the co-producer, director Kurt Percy, and Brian Trainer, who you'll see on stage. Guys, welcome to the City Show.
Thank you very much.
So this is a love triangle with a twist. Can you explain that?
Go ahead.
Sure. So, it's sort of an age-old problem for artists, right? You're not famous until you die. So the play focuses on Jean-Francois Millet, who's this struggling painter. He's a real person. This is a made-up story, made up by Mark Twain, but it's a real person. And he's struggling and in poverty and can't marry the woman he loves because he's too poor and he's threatened with debtor's prison. So his friends devise this clever plan where they're going to fake his death, because artists, once they're dead, are much more famous. And that way his prices will go up, they'll sell off his paintings, and they'll all be rich. Of course, he's not keen on the whole faking his death thing and living in hiding the rest of his life, so they compromise and say, well, we'll give you a disguise. And for the rest of the show, without giving too much away, he plays his own sister for the remainder of the show. So.
And Brian, is that your role in this?
Oh, no.
Not the sister, I mean, what is your role?
I'm dressed like the sister right now.
No.
I'm lucky enough to, I get to play the bad guy.
Okay.
I don't think I'm a bad guy, though. You know, I've done pretty well in this world.
Yeah.
I'm a patron of the arts, and I just don't know why people won't pay me the money they owe me. I don't understand. And then there's not so much a triangle as much as we both love the same girl, but she loves the poor, starving artist and doesn't care for me one bit.
Wow. He was in character there, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Slip in, mustache free.
You're a natural. Now I understand this is your first performance.
Yeah. I haven't done anything like this since fourth grade.
Yeah.
And I don't think that counts. Even though I was Betcha in Going West, a spunky cowboy with a gambling problem.
He put it on his resume, and I just thought, wow, we've got to have this guy.
You need this guy.
Still on my curriculum vitae to this day. Is fourth grade Betcha.
This will be your coming out party into theater, and this will be fun for you and for everyone else too. And
hope so.
I'm sure you're going to do great. Now, this is a Mark Twain play. I'm sure he's written many plays. How many plays did Mark Twain write?
One.
My goodness.
Just the one.
This one.
He wrote this one toward the end of his life in his later years, and it didn't get produced and sort of got filed away, and then somebody rediscovered it in the early 2000s and rewrote it and restaged it. So.
And is there some truth to this whole story, correlating with his life as well?
Yeah, so Mark Twain late in his life made a lot of poor financial decisions and ended up pretty deep in debt and was forced to take a lecture tour, which he really didn't want to do, but he toured Europe, gave lectures on literature and things, and to raise money to pay off his debts. And during that time abroad, his daughter was stricken ill and passed away, and he was not able to be back for that. So he was in a pretty deep state of despair, and kind of in Mark Twain fashion, turned it around, satirized his whole experience, and made a comedy out of it.
Okay.
And like Wayne said, this show was written in 1898, and it was known but never published. And then in 2003, I believe, a historian named Shelley Fisher Fishkin, which is a great name, at Cal Berkeley rediscovered the manuscript in his files and said, wow, this is really funny, and went about publishing it in book form, and then contacted David Ives, who isn't well known to the public, but in the theater world he's very well known. He's an accomplished playwright, and he adapted the script to kind of fit modern staging, and it worked out really well. So,
Neat. Now, Wayne, do you select what shows you guys do? Is this your area?
We have a committee on the board that is called the Artistic Committee, and they receive pitches from different people who want to direct shows. And then they sit down and look at them and decide what's going to make a best season of 3 shows, a combination of things. And then we invite the people to direct as they applied for.
Okay. So as far as selecting the show, is the show that you did prior kind of tap into which one you do next, so you don't have too much similarity and they kind of complement? Because you're coming off, what show did you guys just finish in December?
In December it was It's a Wonderful Life,
Okay.
the radio play.
Okay, how did that do?
That was great.
Yeah.
We had a great response from the audiences, and we definitely are planning to bring it back again in a couple years. And
Okay, okay. Now, in addition to having Brian on the stage, how many other performers do we have in this presentation?
It's a cast of 11.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
10 and Brian.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's
which
quite
is a large cast for
That
a
is.
non-musical.
Yeah. How many people do you typically direct?
Ooh, so the first show that I directed had about the same size cast,
Okay.
11 or 12. But the last show that I did, which was Almost Maine last
Yeah.
season, that only had seven. That had 7 actors. But we've done shows as small as 2. When we did
I Do,
which had only 2 actors for the
Yeah.
whole show.
Yeah.
And then we've done, a musical like Guys and Dolls or Curtains that can have 20, 30, 40 people. So
Is it more challenging for you with more people?
it is. I like directing a smaller cast, so this is a little bit of a challenge just
Okay.
to kind of. You always get a mix of personalities and a mix of experience levels at community theater, so it's kind of a fun challenge to
Okay.
You get your first timers.
You're a rookie.
But no,
Greenhorn.
I always enjoy working
Yeah.
with people who are have different experience levels, but it's sometimes hard to adapt and figure out what each person needs to succeed on the stage.
Okay.
So
Now, is this a drama or a comedy?
it's a comedy.
Okay.
This is a farce,
Okay.
so it's a slapstick, laugh-a-minute comedy.
Yeah, we're cracking up while we're doing it, so we hope that translates pretty
Yeah.
well, because we're
Hard to keep a straight face sometimes
Exactly.
as a director.
Now, Brian, you obviously, you're going to enjoy playing this evil character. I can see that right away.
get to tap into something that I have to hide during my day
Okay,
job.
okay. And how about the other people? Is it are they pretty versatile in their roles, or do you look for a character that they typically play? How do you get the other characters in? Do they audition?
Yeah, so we have open auditions.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome to come audition. I always love the audition process because we have, a whole bunch of people come in. You kind of get to have fun with people and see what they can do. And I always find auditioning to be an enjoyable time. But there's some people that kind of fill a niche and like that's what they're good at. And sometimes you get somebody who you think, I want them to stretch their horizons and try something they haven't tried before. And, it's just kind of fun to play with people's personalities a little bit.
That's neat. And something different about this, you're partnering up with the Arts Council. And they're actually going to display some art throughout the theater so it can be viewed ahead of time.
Right. Millet was an influential artist on American art.
Yeah.
And so I thought, this is about the art experience. Why not invite some local artists in to display their work? So we have 4 local artists, don't ask me the names, I don't know which ones they are yet, who are going to display and show their work in our lobby area. So as people come in, they'll have an art show to look at.
That is so cool that you're making awareness to local artists too. Yeah. How about the complication of that? Do you have to have more time for people to come in and view that? And in intermission, are they viewing the art as well?
Sure, they'll do
Okay.
it both before and at intermission, or whichever one suits them the most.
And I imagine the art that they can purchase from the artists as well?
I believe so. Most
Yeah.
artists are usually willing to part with their work for the right price. That's what the show's about. So
Wow, that's neat. And the performances are when?
we open on March the 15th, the Ides of March.
Okay.
Julius Caesar won't be there. But other than that, then we run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then the next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Sundays are matinees at
Okay.
2 o'clock.
Okay.
But tickets are scarce. There are no tickets left for opening night. There are only just a handful for the first Sunday. The second Sunday sold out. So tickets are going quickly. People want to go. They need to call in quickly and get them.
Now, is there just one performance that has a dinner tied in with it as well, or are there a couple?
There are actually 2.
Okay.
We have our opening night dinner, which is, as I said, it's full, and so we don't have any tickets left for that. But that's where the people go to the Golden Lamb for dinner beforehand and then come to see the play after. And then on the first Sunday, they can come to see the show and then go for a supper served at the Golden Lamb afterward. So it's
Nice.
2 different times.
And those are upstairs, right? That was the one thing I was supposed to remember.
Yeah,
if you go to the
because-
Golden Lamb, if you've bought the tickets that you're going, it's going to be upstairs because of the remodeling.
Okay.
that's happening.
Okay. And how much are tickets?
They're $19 plus a $1 charge for using a credit card.
Okay.
So $20.
Okay. But that doesn't include the dinner. The dinner, I imagine.
No, the dinner is more.
So do they handle that with the Golden Lamb, or is that incorporated into the price of the tickets?
It's incorporated in their price, yes.
Okay.
We coordinate with the Golden Lamb on that.
Do they,
Jay does.
they eat right off the menu, or do they have a select or special menu for the theater?
It's a special menu designed for that evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know offhand what they're going to be serving?
Do you know?
It's salmon.
Salmon being
Jay would
whispered off
know.
screen.
Jay's
Yeah,
whispering
yeah,
on stage,
yeah.
but it's
Well,
salmon.
it's usually a fish dish of some kind in March because of Lent season,
Okay.
and we're on a Friday, so we're paying attention to our customers who are observing meatless Fridays.
Yeah,
So.
nice. That's nice that you honor that. Now, you were in a fundraising campaign. How is that going?
Well, I'm happy to say that we reached our goal for our down payment.
Nice.
We haven't reached our original goal. We could still use some money to come in on that, but at least
Okay.
we're able to sign our contract and purchase the building and get started on the closing.
Yeah, so you found a city of Lebanon just really came alongside you and said, we love you guys, let's keep you going, and that's
Right.
got to be a good feeling.
It is a great feeling, yeah.
So if people do want to donate and be more involved in keeping the theater going, is there some place that they connect with you? And
They can get online on www.ltcplays.com, and
Okay.
there's a little section about our fundraising and a place that says Donate Now, so they can do it right there.
well, fantastic. Brian, this is your first appearance. Any
Yeah.
jitters at all?
Not yet, but I
Yeah.
presume there will be.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I do. We have the experience. There's a few people on the cast that have a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And I've been leaning into them, and they've been very gracious. You know,
Yeah.
Julie gave me some advice. I'm like, how do you even remember what you're saying? And she gave me the secret. She's like, I record what
Yeah.
other people say, and then I leave a blank pause so I can practice. I'm like, oh, brilliant. So hopefully she'll help me with some jitters. Maybe she'll slap me or something before I go on.
So when did the bug bite you?
Well, interestingly enough, my cousin Adam is a regular with the theater company. He directed the
Wonderful Life.
The Wonderful Life, and he's that was his directorial debut. But he acts a lot more often, and I remember, every Christmas he'd be talking about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fascinating. I
Yeah,
want to do that
neat.
too. So that and I'm a bit of a show off.
Yeah,
so.
and your day job, because you're not a performer professionally?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, but I facilitate a lot. I'm a workplace strategist for an architectural firm,
Yeah,
so a
that's
lot of
neat.
time I have to stand in front of a group of people and ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I'm not doing presentations. I'm just facilitating, trying to learn what it is that's important about what they do,
Yeah.
so we can design better spaces for them.
Well, like they always say, life is a stage.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that you're able to do this and hit your passion, that's a great thing. Upcoming performances after this, you guys always have something in the works? Where are we going from this?
The next show is a musical, She Loves Me,
Yeah.
by Bach and Harnick, and it's a sweet, sweet show, and I think the audience is going to eat it up. Adam's going to be in that one, so you'll see Adam again then. So your cousin comes back.
I'll have to come watch that one.
And that closes off this season, and then we have our season that starts in the fall after that.
Okay,
So.
just
Who's
an-
directing that next show, Wayne?
The next show is directed by Paula Whitaker.
Okay.
She's doing 39 Steps.
Now you've been directing for about 17 years. The show's
Well,
here.
I've been with LTC for 17 years, but
Okay.
actually I've only been directing since 2015, I believe.
Okay.
2015, I
Okay.
believe, was my first time directing. This is my third show directing, but I've done over 50 shows, just
Yeah.
on stage, off stage, backstage,
So
every
you-
which way.
you-
He's the
worn-
best director I've ever worked with.
High praise.
You've worn all the hats.
I have, yeah. I've worn just about all the hats.
Now, what got you involved in the theater? Is this something that goes back to high school or grade school?
Grade
or-
school,
Really?
yeah. We
Wow.
so I always sang in
Yeah.
church choir. I've always enjoyed singing, and then my grade school announced we were going to have a theater program. We were going to put on Bugsy Malone Jr.
Okay.
And I got the lead in Bugsy Malone Jr. and discovered I really enjoy the stage,
Yeah.
and did a couple other shows there, and then I actually was forced by my mother to
Yeah.
come audition for LTC against my will.
Okay.
Listen to your moms, kids. They always know best. Yeah, and I just kind of fell in love with LTC, and I've been
That's
coming
neat.
back ever since.
That's
so.
neat. You guys do a good job. Is there anything else that we need to know or cover before we?
Something about Five Little Monkeys.
Oh, in April we have 2 shows from Playhouse in the Park for
Yeah.
for families.
Yeah.
We're doing one at 2 on a Saturday and then one at 4 o'clock on the Saturday, the same day.
Okay.
It's the book Five Little Monkeys, which is a very popular book among young readers. And it'll be exquisitely funny to see how these actors from Playhouse in the Park are going to be monkeys and do all the monkey chines.
Wow. And the theater sits how many people?
107.
Okay, my goodness, that's huge, but yet I bet it's still intimate.
It is very intimate.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing about our theater is that you're right there. It's an intimate thing. It's a cross between film acting and stage acting.
Nice.
So that, anyway, it's just a neat, informal, cozy place.
Wow. Well, Wayne, always great having you on. I love what you guys do. If you haven't been to the theater, check it out. Get in there. It's going to be warm. It's cold out there. You'll have some fun entertainment. You get to see Brian in his debut. Okay. Wish you luck.
I'll be wearing a costume then.
Guys, thanks a lot. Hey, we'll be back to hear about Girls Night Out right after this break.
Break your fast food habit at Kelly's Meats and Deli at 1001 West Main Street in Lebanon. Stop in for a quick lunch featuring made-to-order sandwiches, tasty sides, and mouth-watering daily specials. For dinner, Kelly's offers fresh-cut steaks, chops, and seafood, plus a variety of prepared dishes that only need to be reheated. You'll also find a large selection of high-quality wine and beer that can make any meal a special event. Kelly's Meats and Deli, open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, now open for dinner Saturdays 6 to 9 p.m. And remember, we cater too.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
When it comes to healthcare, the most common question I get is, are you on our insurance? Well, we're probably not because we don't accept insurance, but our prices are extremely fair and you're going to get great care. So if your plan is to get great care, we are your plan. We offer chiropractic, fitness programs, massage, and clinical nutrition. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, call our office, schedule for a free consultation so we can discuss any question you have and get you well.
Call now to schedule your free initial consultation.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Welcome back to the City Show to celebrate impending spring, which couldn't be here soon enough. Main Street Lebanon is dialing up a St. Patty's Day themed event on March 16th. Here with the scoop is Executive Director Donna Cox and Anna Donovan, the owner of Anna's Gourmet Popcorn on the corner of Broadway and Mulberry Streets. Ladies, welcome to the City Show.
Thanks, Tom. Good to be back.
Anna, tell us about your lovely store.
So it's located at 2 South Broadway in Lebanon, and we serve all kinds of gourmet popcorn. So we have the classics like caramel and cheddar, and then I also do fun stuff like birthday cake and boom pop and all kinds of fun stuff for the holidays. I always have 2 flavors. So this month I did sham pop, which is green popcorn for St. Patrick's Day, and garlic parm rosemary are the flavors for March.
Wow, how in the world did you get the idea of opening up a popcorn shop? You must love popcorn.
I do. Yeah. So I worked in the flavor industry for over a decade, and I created beverages. So I created drinks.
Yeah.
So kids drinks, energy shots, all kinds of fun flavors and colors.
Yeah.
So I use that with my knowledge of the food industry to create flavored popcorn.
Okay. I was talking with the guys from the theater earlier, and I threw out the idea. They need to get together with you and have your popcorn available for their shows.
Definitely, that'd be a great idea.
Awesome idea.
All right, so
yeah.
Do you get a commission
Thank
for that?
you. No, as long as I get maybe some popcorn down the road, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
How's business been?
It's been great.
Yeah.
Lebanon's so active, and there's always just different events and things going on.
It is a great town. Yeah. Why did you pick Lebanon for your popcorn store? Are you from Lebanon?
Well, I've lived in Lebanon since 2004.
Okay.
But I opened my original popcorn store in Mainville, and then I was down in Lebanon at least once a month for a different event. So I was outside, at the Country Music Festival, Blues Festival, all kinds of things like that. So how great would it be to have a permanent store here?
And you got
I
you got the best spot. That is a great spot,
right on
across
the
from the
corner.
bank, and everyone. I bet everyone knows where you're at. Yeah.
Definitely, it's the best, right on the corner.
What makes it gourmet?
All the fun flavors and colors.
Okay. And now you're involved with Main Street Lebanon, which I am also.
Yes,
it's It's a great organization.
Thank you.
What led you to reach out to Donna and become involved with that wonderful organization?
Well, I just love being part of the community. We live here, and I love having my store here and just being involved with all the fun activities and events going on downtown.
And we got a big event coming up.
We do. It's the first girls' night out of the year.
Wow. And how many girls' night out have we had so far?
You mean total?
Yes.
Well, let's see. We have 4 a year, and I think we've been doing them for
longer than I've been here.
Longer than I've been here.
Yeah.
So, but we have 4 a year,
Yeah.
so we'll continue with that mode. Our first one is coming up on March 16th for 2019, and it's your lucky night in Lebanon.
Yeah.
So you know what that means, St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So it'll be a St. Patrick's Day themed event, and we'll be starting at 4 o'clock as always. We'll be selling the VIP bags at the Golden Lamb.
Okay.
Those sales will go on starting at 4, and usually we sell out in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Wow.
So if you want a bag, and I even brought the bag because it's a very unique bag this time. It's canvas, and it's very nicely decorated for springtime.
That's not a throwaway bag, girl.
No,
that is
these
lovely.
These are not throwaway bags.
Wow, who makes the bags?
We order them
Oh,
from
you're kidding me.
various and
Yeah.
sundry people. So it's a
Wow.
really nice bag. And inside is where you will find all those wonderful specials that these are over and above what's on the punch card.
Yeah.
So you may get a little sample of something. You may get a coupon for another 10, 20, or 30% off. Some folks are putting just different things in. Some are putting pieces of candy.
Yeah.
So we're really excited because I think it's going to be extra special. And the gift basket that we have is going to be absolutely awesome. The Golden Lamb is donating a bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses. I have some candles that are being donated. So that'll be valued at about $400.
So that's a raffle for that?
It's a raffle. So when you get your punch card completed, if you have a regular punch card,
That's good.
you're in for a $50 Lebanon Bucks raffle.
Okay.
And if you're in the VIP, then you get in for that raffle for the gift basket. So you have a lot of chances to win, and the bags are $5, and they're filled with all kinds of goodies.
Wow.
And so we're looking forward to it. We think it's going to be a great event.
What kind of stuff are you going to have in the bag?
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, I have my list here.
Okay.
So we have $1 off purchases over at Anna's, over
Okay.
$10. Some people have 5% off their additional purchases. One of the ladies is doing you buy 4, you get 1 free.
Okay.
So there's just all kinds of things. The Golden Lamb is having an Irish mule drink. I've never had it, but I understand that it's a takeoff on the mule drink that I don't know what really is in it.
I would imagine there's some Irish whiskey in there.
Probably so.
So you're getting all these women liquored up and running around
we
town.
hope
This
not.
sounds like a lot of fun.
No. So we just have a lot of things that go in there that are fun. The Golden Turtle
I was
gives away a
joking.
green
I
chocolate
was joking.
shamrock, and
They're wonderful women. This is a wonderful
It's a
event.
wonderful night to get
Yes.
together with your friends and go into the shops.
I
and
bet that
see-
mule drink will keep you warm though too, because it's just in case if it's
we
chilly.
hope it's going to be a little bit warmer by a week from Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're really excited about that.
So what else do we have?
Oh my gosh!
You got a
Well, we
nice-
have Susanna has 50% off clearance apparel.
Wow.
So that's a great bargain. The Thimble Gardens store, which is the miniature gardens, has $5 off purchases over $25. You can win one of our newest members is Touching Hearts at Home, and they are a health home care agency.
Yes.
And she's going to be doing a raffle basket, so you'll get a chance to enter her raffle when you walk in there. Villaggio's will be doing drink specials.
Okay.
So just an assortment of things, and we're continuing to add to the list. We always have a full punch card, and if you have a VIP card, you only need 9 punches in order to be entered into the basket raffle. If you have a regular punch card that you haven't paid for, then you just get into the regular event for the $50 Lebanon bucks. So people always like to come back and spend their money again, courtesy of Main Street Lebanon.
I understand one of the biggest problems you have is you run out because there's only 100
There's
VIP
100 bags. That's all that we do.
And the ladies are lining up early.
They
right?
line up very early. We've had them go back as far back as to the Henkel Schuler building.
Oh my goodness.
So they kind of start on the sidewalk and go around, and when we're sold out, we're sold out.
Wow.
So my recommendation is, you know,
get there early.
Get there early.
Yeah.
People start lining up about 3:30.
Oh my goodness.
And we will start the sales promptly at 4. People say, well, why can't you go ahead and sell the bag now? Well, because our merchants are not quite ready for the influx of all the people.
Yeah.
So we do hold it off until right at 4 o'clock to start selling them, because once those bags go out, then people go out in masses.
So with all these women taking over our town, does that attract a lot of men as well?
Well, you know, it has increased in the past.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had an event for the men, but we're not having that this year.
Okay. I remember that.
But so we're not having that this year. But the guys can certainly still come.
Okay.
You can hang out on the bench. You can hang out at Villaggio's or Doc's or the Golden Lamb. And what goes on there, I don't know about, but whatever you want to do is fine.
Now, I understand there's some specialty drinks that are going to be available as well. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. I don't know exactly what. The only one I know is the Irish Mule at the Golden Lamb. Of course, you know, the Black Horse Tavern is under renovation.
Yeah.
And so they have relocated the Black Horse Tavern back into the Buckeye Room.
Okay.
But if you haven't been back there, it's absolutely awesome. You wouldn't, it's kind of the same feel. Herberth created a bar back there. So it's really a nice event. It's nice. It's a nice alternative to the regular Black Horse Tavern, but just wait till the new Black Horse Tavern opens.
I'm excited.
It's going to be absolutely awesome. I believe it's the end of May.
Okay.
It could be sooner. I know they're working very steadily over there, and with the new patio going on, that's just going to be
you are such an ambassador for our town.
Incredible addition.
I love what you do. You're
an
amazing.
incredible addition to Lebanon. Yeah.
Tell us about the sales on the shops. Any other special sales that we haven't mentioned?
No, I think, you know, what's on the punch card, and then there'll be special things in the bags. And
how many organizations or shops are involved?
Usually
in this event?
usually the majority of the shops are involved. Yeah.
They'd
this
have to be
list
silly
continues
not to
to
be.
grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great event for our downtown because, you know, after the long winter, as Anna will tell you, things are a little slow downtown.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for folks to come out, you know, walk the downtown, see what's new in the downtown. By then, the construction will probably have started on Mulberry, so you'll get to see that unfolding as we begin to make Mulberry into an entertainment district. Wow. So that's going to be very exciting for Lebanon. Next month, we have a couple of the Greenhouse Cafe will be opening, which is a little further down Mulberry. So we have some exciting things going on that'll always bring folks into town. So you need to come and shop, you need to come and dine, and just come and explore Lebanon.
So how long does this event last?
From 4 to 9.
Okay.
From 4 to 9.
Wow.
So you can get here at 4 and leisurely take your time in and out of the shops. Okay. If you need to stop for a break, you can go to one of the eating establishments, have a little dinner, go back out and shop some more. Then afterwards, you can wind it up back at, you know, Black Horse Tavern or Doc's or Villaggio's for a cocktail afterwards.
Nice, nice.
So it'll be a really fun event.
And Anna, you probably have some green popcorn.
I do, yes. I made green popcorn for St. Patrick's Day.
What's the flavor of green popcorn? Is it kale?
No.
No? Spinach?
No. It's just sweet flavored.
Sweet. Okay.
Sweet. So just color, no flavor.
Your ideas are a lot better than mine. I bet kale and spinach probably wouldn't float too well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be very popular.
You never know. And one other thing I want to mention, tomorrow our tickets for our chocolate walk will go on sale. So you can check my website at mainstreetlebanon.org and get information about the chocolate walk. We'll be back to promote that event in a couple of weeks, but that's always a big event too.
Wow, I bet when they do that, you're probably going to have popcorn covered with chocolate.
I do.
You can bet on it.
I bet that's amazing.
It is. It's awesome.
Tell us a little bit more about the chocolate walk. We have a few more minutes.
Sure. It's an event where our tickets are $30 a ticket. And this year we're excited because we're adding appetizers to the reception afterwards. One of our newest members, the Garden Gourmet, Jessica Judd, makes wonderful food. So we're going to have some appetizers in addition to our chocolate fountain. We'll have a wine and beer cash bar. We have music by Dustin Vincent.
Yeah.
So tickets are available online tomorrow. There'll also be paper tickets available at the Village Parlor for those of that are not computer savvy and just want to go in and buy a ticket. And it'll be on April the 6th. Begins at 5:30 and goes to 10:30.
Okay.
And so the walk is 20 chocolate stops. You go, and you're not just going to walk in a store and get a piece of Hershey's Kiss. You're going to get a very nice upscale piece of chocolate. Either something you can eat there, something you can drink there, or something you can take with you.
I'll tell you what, just a little bit about you and how you got going on this stuff.
Well, you know, I was formerly at the Career Center and retired from there, and this job became open, and it just sounded like a good fit for me because, as you know, I do like to talk.
You're amazing. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's just it's a really nice job and it's a fun job.
It's a good fit for you.
It's one that gets me out, you know, in the public eye, and I do like promoting the town. I've lived here 30 years. We raised all of our children here.
You're a wonderful ambassador. Quick recap: what's the day of the event again?
Girls' Night Out, March 16th, from 4 to 9. And the VIP bags will go on sale at 4 o'clock at the gazebo at the Golden Lamb.
No need for a reservation, just show
No
up?
need, just show up.
Okay. Well, stay tuned.
It's Truck Month at Bob Pulte Chevrolet. Save up to $13,000 on all 2018 double cab Silverados. That's right, save $13,000. With our great selection and the best trade value guaranteed, why shop anywhere else? Just 20 minutes from Cincinnati or Dayton, and you'll love the Pulte price.
Since 1954, Hardee's Interiors has been providing quality furnishings for homes in and around Lebanon, Ohio. Today, you'll still find quality antique and vintage furniture along with new made-in-America furniture of all styles. At Hardee's, you can create a mix of furniture and accessories that truly reflects your personality, all made to last a lifetime. Designers are welcome, and so are you. Hardee's Interiors at 208.5 Wright Avenue or online at hardeesinteriors.com.
Hi there. You might wonder what a famous Hollywood celebrity like me is doing reading in the dark. Is this some new sort of Hollywood method acting? No, this is quite real.
Did you know that Americans use about 4 times as much energy per year as the global average? We waste energy left and right despite the fact that the dirty fossil fuels we use to power our energy sources wreak havoc on the natural world and destroys valuable wildlife habitats.
By reading with my solar-powered night vision goggles, I'm saving energy and looking sleek.
You don't have to sit in the dark like Ed Begley Jr. to save the world. Fight climate change by speaking up for cleaner, smarter energy, including rooftop solar.
Oh, that's way better. Oh.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Save big at Bob Pulte Chevrolet. Buy a new Cruze, Malibu, Trax, Equinox, or Spark for up to 27% below MSRP. That's right, 27% below MSRP and the best trade value guarantee. Why shop anywhere else? Just 20 minutes from Cincinnati or Dayton, and you'll love the Pulte price.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Girls' Night Out. Don't miss that. Live TV, a little snafu, so we're going to go right into the community calendar. Don't forget that tickets are now available for Lebanon Theatre Company's presentation of Is He Dead?, a comedy in 3 acts by Mark Twain. The show runs March 15th through the 17th and March 22nd through the 24th. You can purchase tickets online at www.ltcplays.com or give them a call at 513-228-0932. Make plans to attend Main Street Lebanon's Girls' Night Out on Saturday, March 16th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Meet at the gazebo next to the Golden Lamb at 4 to get your VIP and enjoy the many specials and discounts that you'll find in the bag. It's a great opportunity to get your girlfriends, family members, and co-workers out for an extraordinary night out. To find out more, go online to www.mainstreetlebanon.com. The Otterbein Nature Series features a presentation of Furnell's pools and spring salamander breeding on Monday, March 25th, starting at 1 p.m. Melissa Profit, the educator from the Warren County Soil and Water Conservation District, will be the speaker at Otterbein Senior Life on State Route 741 in Lebanon. Get more information by searching Mother Nature's Classroom on Facebook. Are you up for a challenge? Then give the Caesar Creek State Park Spring into Fitness hike a try on Sunday, March 17th. Meet at the Nature Center at 1 p.m. for a 5-mile hike along the trails at Caesars Creek Lake. No reservations are needed. Just show up with your walking shoes or boots and be prepared to enjoy the park as it wakes up for spring. For more information, go online to CaesarCreekStatePark.com. If wine is more your speed, check out the Fort Ancient Winter Lecture Series on Saturday, March 23rd for In Vino Veritas, the truth about wine drinking in ancient Athens. Dr. Kathleen Lynch from the University of Cincinnati will explore the archaeological evidence for the changing role of the symposium in democratic Athens. The program starts at 10:30 and is free and open to the public. More information is available at www.fortancient.org. Well, that's our show for this week. We'll be back on March 19th with Beth Gully and her new children's book about Easter. You'll flip for it. We'll also talk about the current show at La Comedia Dinner Theater, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and preview Lebanon's Chocolate Walk. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.